Hello, anyone here? Let's see. My phone is charged. Hi, everyone. How is everybody? Hi, Joyce. Hi, Noel. Hello. Hi. How is everyone? Let's see. Need to set this up real quick. Okay. You're crying? Why are you crying? Why is Joyce crying? Joyce, why are you crying? Why? Why are you crying on the bus? What? Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hi to Irish. Shout out to Asia. I saw this treasure emotional video on timeline. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. How is everyone? I have not. When was the last time I was live? I feel like it's been a while. Or is that just me? Has it been a while since I've been live? It feels like forever. It feels like forever. But checking in, how is everyone doing? Yeah, it has. I missed you. Oh, I missed you too. Hey, I'm here because I'm not able to sleep. It's 5 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't sleep. It's just not back to back every day like before. That's true. That's a good point, Joyce. That's a good point. But yeah, anyone here that likes Jinhwan? Anybody like Jinhwan here? Anybody like Chinani? I'm trying to set this up though first. Tetrapod 9427. You do. I do too. It's the excitement for AAA and music show. Ah, true. Very true. Yeah. Excited. Tumes will see we won Rookie of the Year. Yes, manifesting it. Manifesting it. We are manifesting that for Treasure. And then also, Yedam's going to be on Masked Singer tomorrow. I'm still stoked about that. But yeah. Let's do some shout outs. Where are you guys tuning in from? While I shuffle, let's do shout outs. Manjusri, please do one for Kim Hanbin. I already did. It's in my channel. I have a reading on Hanbin. So if you want to see that, it's in my, look through my channel. I already did one. So Jinhwan is the first iKON member I'm reading, but even before that, I already read Kim Hanbin. So if you want to read, if you want to see it, it's already there. It's already there. Look through my channel. It's on my playlist. If you go to my channel and go to playlists, then you can scroll, and Hanbin is like one of the first people I read on my channel. So yeah. Jinhwan on Masked Singer one day, please. Joyce, he was already on Masked Singer. He already went on Masked Singer. Who was in iKON? It was Jinhwan, Bobby, June, and Donghyuk. Those four. Jinhwan, Bobby, June, and Donghyuk already been on Masked Singer. Shout out to Hong Kong. Shout out to Cebu, Philippines. Shout out to Brazil, Manila. Hi, Ate Jan. Can you make a video for tarot reader? I'm going to start reading. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hey, shout out to Guam. I lived in Guam during my childhood. Shout out to Indonesia. Kevin T, I don't know what you mean by that. Make a video for tarot reader. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Why do I remember June but not Jinhwan? I don't know, because your memory of a goldfish? A tutorial? You want me to do a tutorial? Well, the thing is, I'm actually organizing a workshop. I'm pretty much making a program for a workshop, and then hopefully by next early next year, I can offer that to my followers so that you guys can sign up and I'll teach classes. So yeah. Yeah, Kevin T, I could make a video, but the thing is, like, tarot reading is such a large study. I can't compile everything to teach how to tarot read for, like, in one video, you know? So literally this is why I'm like hosting or creating a program so I can actually make a workshop for early next year, hopefully. Hopefully. I actually do have plans to make classes for people that do want to learn. So stay in tune for that, okay? All right. Anyways, yeah, I'll start shuffling these decks and then wait a couple more minutes and such. But how's everyone been doing? I hope everyone's been doing well. Has everyone been feeling weird, restless? Because, you know, November 30th, we're having a lunar eclipse in Gemini. So that should be like kind of making our energies a little weird. So if you guys have been feeling weird these days, it's because of that. Where can I watch the schedule you do live tarot? Schedule? 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 What do you mean schedule? Are you asking me where you can find my schedule? I posted it on my community page here on my channel. I also tweet about it a lot, so. Nah, the Taurus moon has been nice. Oh, you've been chill, huh? Yeah, just wait till the eclipse really happens. It's not gonna be chill. It's not gonna be chill. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? You guys can see and hear me okay? Yay, I'm not late. Hello, hello. Damn, killing my vibe, Jen. I'm just being realistic. Okay, thank you, Kayla Marie. Kayla Marie, you're the one that's from Guam, right? I used to live in Guam. I used to live in Jigo before, and then prior to that, I lived really close to Tamuning. So I miss Guam. I have a couple relatives in Guam. So, all right, we're gonna get started since it looks like this is all we're going to get today. But yeah, we're gonna start getting to know. Oh, there's Jason. Hello, Jason. Where have you been again? Okay. Jason says hi, everybody. Jason says hi. Park? No, it's late. I don't think he would have been to the park. He plus this guy has not been telling me. He has not been telling me where he's been. He hasn't been telling me where his whereabouts have been. He's been doing this for almost 2 weeks now. Una, I'm not taking questions yet, but I'll answer that later, okay? Anyways, let's get started. So, hi everyone, my name is Jan. I am a tarot reader. You guys already know that, but obviously for those who are watching for the first time, for those also who's watching the replay, I am a tarot reader. Been doing this for more than half my life. A lot of experience here. I just do want to disclaim that tarot is just a mere divine tool. So anything I say today out of this reading is never set in stone. It's never fixated. It's never 100% definite or factual. So please watch this reading with a grain of salt. Use your intuition, use your own discernment, and pretty much everything I say today can change because the universe is always working, energy is always shifting, and people like Jinhwan and ourselves still make free will of choices. So again, please use your own discernment. Please use your own intuition, okay? Take this reading with a grain of salt. This does not have to apply. If you do not believe in this stuff, then you can go exit yourself out of this channel. I do not care. All right, this is a paid reading. So thank you to the anonymous iKONic for booking this reading for Jinhwan. Thank you very much. We get to learn more about Jinhwan on a more personal internal level and such, and we get to maneuver ourselves better as fans around him. We are not doing any invasive questions, which means no dynamic questions. We're not going to ask Jinhwan and another person, Jinhwan and person B, Jinhwan person C, none of that, okay? But yeah, if you guys want a personal reading, if you need yourself like some guidance and clarity and some healing, I also offer that service on my website. You guys can book me on my website. It's in the description box below. It is pinned on my live chat as well. So yes, I have openings. I've created more openings until February next year. So definitely take advantage of that. I'm also having a sale. So take advantage of those prices before the prices go back to regular. So yeah, okay, if you guys want to do that. Also, if you want me to read another idol, celebrity, actor, whatever, we can do that. It's also on my website. So yeah, all right, we're gonna get started. Since this is a paid reading, we do have a list of questions from Anonymous Iconic. So thank you again for that. First off, we're going to check how Jinhwan is currently doing right now. How is Jinhwan currently doing right now? I'm not taking your questions, guys, yet. I'm not taking any of your questions for Jinhwan yet. Let me go down the list because this is a paid reading. Okay, so I'm going to ask the questions that Anonymous paid for. Okay, I'll ask those first, so wait until I am done, all right? So I'm not taking any of your questions right now. So how is Jinhwan doing right now? We're going to go mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So first, how is Jinhwan doing right now mentally? Jason's being weird. Jason's being so weird. Ooh. Interesting. How is... Oh, okay. Jason's just been really weird. Or, like, secretive. Okay, how's Jinhwan doing? Okay, we're gonna go, like... In general, how is Jinhwan doing? First card of the day, we have the King of Cups in reverse. So yeah, King of Cups in reverse talks about not really being emotionally stable. Like emotions are all over the place. Emotions I'm seeing is also very internal to him. So there's something that he's not expressing right now. This does not surprise me. He has a Capricorn moon. So Jinhwan has these tendencies. So whatever he's feeling, he's suppressing it right now, but it's all over the place inside of him. Okay. The King of Cups talks about feeling different ways, feeling a little stressed as well emotionally, but not really expressing it. So like there's this emotional suppression here. However, he's dealing with it. He's managing it. So we have the Wheel of Fortune as his next card right next to it on the spread. Wheel of Fortune is saying that Jinhwan is basically trying to manage it by himself. He's trying to, quote unquote, man up about his emotions right now. He's just like letting the emotions run its course. He's not trying to, decipher anything. He's not trying to, argue against his emotions. He's not trying to resist them. In fact, with the Wheel of Fortune, he's just letting the universe kind of like take it, in control. Okay. On a positive end, we do have the King of Wands upright. So Jinhwan is still very motivated for sure. King of Wands is leadership, being more passionate, driven, motivated, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Cups is, King of Cups is, it's water sign energy. If you guys don't know, that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio placements. So it doesn't have to be, but thing is, Jinhwan has a lot of fiery secondary placements. So in that regard, he does have that fireness to him. Now, Five of Swords in reverse. This talks about Jinhwan kind of like trying to decipher what to do next. So kind of in a plot form, I feel like with the Five of Swords as well, this is telling me that at some given point in time, there was just something that he had no control over. Hello, Patricia. Hi, welcome. So the Five of Swords talks about, feeling like there was nothing he could do about before, like just the past or even like the recent past, just losing control of the outcomes, or losing way of being able to move forward with his own control, or with his own decisions, or with his own initiative. So right now, because we have the Wheel of Fortune 2 and the Five of Swords in reverse, so this is basically saying waiting for the right moment to have that opportunity and chance to do something better. So there's this like patience here that he is adapting into right now, being patient with himself, with that King of Cups in reverse, and then with the King of Wands, being patient with his his motives, his ideas, his passions and such. So yeah, Jinhwan, let's go. How is he doing physically? How's he doing physically? Shoot, my card. No, there we go. I was like, card, why? Okay, so how's he doing physically? Well, Jinhwan has been very quote unquote healthy. Let's see. What is this? I think the theme for YG artists, not only iKON, is patience, especially with everything that has happened in the past. Exactly, Patricia. I completely agree to that. There's been a lot going on within the YG company, and all of them have to kind of be patient, because YG is definitely reformatting and rebuilding themselves. So yeah, patience is definitely needed, not just for the artists, but also for the fandom. But yeah, so physically, how is he doing? He's actually in his best shape by far. Jinhwan is at his best state physically. We have the Strength card. Okay, this is Leo energy for sure, if you guys didn't know that. This basically takes care of his body, being, building up your stamina, building up your immunity. We also have the Empress, so definitely taking care of yourself, even nutritionally. Okay, like he's eating quote unquote better, a lot better than he used to. This time we also have the Devil in reverse. So this basically says he's actually prioritizing like mental health type of deal. So saying like if he needs a break, if he doesn't want to look at social media, he will step away from social media. If he feels like stressed out, he finds ways to de-stress or detox. Or if he's feeling a little overwhelmed mentally, he will take time for himself and really know how to sit alone, sit by himself, be in solitude, maybe pray, maybe meditate, whatever it is. He knows how to prioritize his mental health. So yeah, right now he's in his best state physically. Okay, so yeah, very good, Jinhwan. I'm very proud of that boy. Let's go. All right, so next question. Let's see here. What does this say? Oh, how did he feel? How did Jinhwan feel about their previous comeback of Dive Era? Oh, okay. All right, Jinhwan, how did he feel about their previous comeback, which was the Dive Era? Ooh, how did you guys feel about Dive Era? I'm very curious. Very curious. Let me know what you guys thought about Dive. How did you guys feel about that? You liked it? I liked it a lot too. Shiz. Damn it. Oh, it's already soft hours. Jinhwan, what I'm going to do with you? Ah. Oh, man. It was a great song, but underrated because iKON exploded their comeback. Yeah. Yeah, agree. I actually recently got into Dive because of Superstar YG. Nice. Okay, well, we already have soft hours just because of this question. The answer through his channeled energy through this question, but oh man, golly. Okay, so how did he feel about the comeback, or how did he feel about the era? So here's what we have. First card off the bat, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this basically says this was forced. Okay, they were rushed. Okay, Jinhwan. I feel like not just him, but since we're only reading him today, he felt rushed. He felt very rushed. He felt pressured, stressed out. you know, there was like a lackluster here, and I definitely see it. I love dive, like I love the dive era, but you could definitely tell there was some pressure here. Like it was definitely rushed to be released for sure. King of Cups though, this it came back. It basically, he says he does love the era, he does love the album, he loves the song. There is this emotional attachment, this emotional pride he has for dive. Thing is, the problem here is because of the feeling the rush, feeling pressured, we also have the Four of Swords reversed next to it. So this is basically talking about the emotional attachment with this King of Cups. Says, you know, even though this is rushed, we wanted to do this, to put this in vain, because they realize he understands that all the songs except for Flower, all the songs of that album still belongs to Hanbin, right? And so there was this bittersweetness here. There is this bittersweetness here where they felt rushed and they didn't do it justice. He feels like they could have done better to really promote that song, because it was like, he feels like it could have been taken, into a better light for sure. So while he does love that, he does feel rushed, he felt pressured and stressed out about it. He was definitely motivated during this era to make sure it was going to come to light in justice. The problem is it didn't, right? So with that Four of Swords in reverse, it definitely made a hit on him, and it definitely made a hit on iKON. So there was this kind of like guilt here. There was this guilt, and he felt restless about it. So during this era, yes, he has an attachment to it, but emotionally, he definitely felt like they didn't do it justice, or it wasn't, received well. And so he felt bad. He definitely felt bad during this era. So yeah. Also, we have the Magician card. So in this regard, he did also want to hope and wish that they could also incorporate their own songs for sure. The Magician card was also saying that, in spite of this, trying to give justice to Hanbin while they were doing this era, the Magician is basically saying he was hopeful that this era, this I Decide era, could have been a creation for them to start over properly, but it didn't. It didn't, with this Knight of Swords in reverse. So basically, it just felt like something lackluster, like not like incomplete per se. It felt incomplete. And so the very positive end of this was the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is about being nostalgic. So he looks at this era. Jinhwan looks at I Decide era or Dive era as basically a closure. This is the emotional part for me. That era, the whole era was a bittersweet closure. This was like the biggest realization to Jinhwan and possibly all of iKON, saying that, hey, this is it. Like, this is iKON now. Like, this really is like the end and the beginning. Dive era or I Decide era is literally the ending and then the beginning of something else. So look at this, okay? Six of Cups is about feeling nostalgic. So it's talking about reminiscing of the past, but then literally looking forward to the next chapter. So this is that transition here. So he looks at that era as a closure for him. And if you noticed it, I haven't caught up to all the new iKON content yet, but after all the stuff that I have been watching, like the newer stuff that they have been releasing, you can definitely tell the difference between during Dive era, I Decide era, and now. You can tell how hard it was for them during that comeback era. And then if you look at their newer clips now of like the previous few months ago, you can definitely see that they're more accepted, they're more lighthearted about it. It's because of this era. There's this closure here, but then really accepting the new open door for themselves. So Jinhwan looks at it very bittersweetly. He has an emotional attachment to it, but definitely he has been more open-minded and open-hearted about the future because of it. So yes. Yeah, it's definitely the closure in the beginning for sure. So, all right. Okay. Probably. All right, next question. Next question from Anonymous. Okay. So, okay, what is he looking forward to in the future? What is he working on currently next? Okay, what is he currently working on right now as his next priority, like the priority task per se? Okay, what is his next? Ah, I swear. Ugh. Wild card. Ooh. Okay, we got the Magician again that flew out or fell out. So this basically, as a wild card, is saying there's new manifestations coming from Jinhwan, possibly all of iKON. So the Magician coming out on its own. This is basically saying there's new manifestations, there's new projects, there's something new coming, there's something new brewing up and being created from Jinhwan's energy. Okay, so let's continue with that question. So what is going on with Jinhwan? What is his next tact? What is his next tact? What is his next tact, please? What is Jinhwan's next tact, please? Yes! So my evil laugh. I'm sorry. That's so funny. My evil laugh. I love it. Okay. Maybe I pull a couple more cards. Yes. I got chills. I got chills. All right. Okay. Who has watched? Did you guys watch on Yoonhyung's? If you watched Yoonhyung's YouTube channel, he released he went to see a tarot reader himself. He went to see a tarot reader himself. If you watched Yoonhyung on his YouTube channel. So I was already spazzing about this on Twitter. He pulled the Three of Swords in reverse. And that card that was based off the question of, of iKON, right, for the future. And so Yoonhyung pulled the Three of Swords in reverse. So look, Three of Swords in reverse. See, this is on Jinhwan's energy as well. Three of Swords in reverse basically means rising up from the pain, rising up from the agony and stuff, healing from that agony and pain and negativity. So here we're having a consistency. Look, it just basically came out. So look, we got it on Yoonhyung and now we got it on Jinhwan. Look at that. So this is already double confirming that there's going to be a rise. Okay, look now, next card. Again, we have the Six of Cups that came back. So I told you, right, Six of Cups is about nostalgia or whatever, but in this context of this question, Six of Cups can also mean reunion. So reunion of basically coming back into the industry. iKON has been gone for a very long time. They have not, it's already been since what, February? February was their comeback, right? I Decide era. And so Six of Cups basically talks about reuniting with iconics, reuniting with the industry, really reconnecting back into the media and say, hey, we're back. We're still here. We're still alive. So this is our reunion to the world kind of thing. We're here to show ourselves again. So this is the Six of Cups saying that. So basically, in overall summary of this question, what is the next tact? So Jinhwan is basically working with iKON to have their comeback for sure. Now, Ten of Coins here. This is about abundance. This is about financial matters. So definitely, working and investing like as much as they have of all their resources, investing money into creating a very, beautiful comeback or beautiful, reunion with the industry. This is also going to talk about them bringing more money for them as well. And if you kind of connect this also with Yoonhyung's reading with that tarot reader also said the same thing, that him and iKON are going to have more abundance again soon. So money's going to be coming in really quick. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. So this basically talks about his next tactic is just basically coming out from a resting stage. Like I said, the hiatus has been a while. So Four of Swords talks about coming out of this resting phase, this break, this vacation here. Okay, next we have, this one's great. Five of Swords. Normally this would be a worrisome card, but in this case, Five of Swords is telling me about Jinhwan. The next tactic is basically the energy of like, don't fuck with me kind of thing. or don't fuck with iKON right now. We have a lot in store right now. We have a lot planned, and we are going to do our ultimate best and our ultimate, we're going to do all that we can. You're not going to see it coming, but we're going to do our ultimate best to make a grand comeback. Basically they have been sharpening their knives, okay? Sharpening their weapons, or their secret weapons per se, to come back better and stronger, okay? So, all right. So, all right. Next question. What is Jinhwan's current position in the group? What is Jinhwan's current position in the group, and what has he been doing in contribution to iKON's next comeback? There we go. Cool. Okay, what is Jinhwan's position in the group, and what has he been contributing to the comeback of the group? Okay, cool. I agree. The quality of their music is all that matters. Guys, this is the third time I pulled this card. It flew off. Look, we have the Magician again. The Magician again. If you guys watched iKON TV, do you remember Jinhwan when he introduced himself in the interview in iKON TV, and Jinhwan was like, "I'm the idea bank," kind of thing? So here's what we have: the Magician card. I literally heard him say, "I am the idea bank," with this card. So if you guys have watched iKON TV, he was being cute and dorky, and he was like, "I'm the idea bank," and he still technically with this card is the idea bank. So you can hear him. I definitely heard him loud and clear with this card when it came out. So yes, he is the one kind of incorporating ideas like, yo, what if we do this? What if we do that? Hey, how about this kind of thing? And so yeah, this is basically his role. He has been giving ideas to the group. Also, we have the Three of Coins. Three of Coins is about collaboration, teamwork, unification. So this is about, kind of being that mediator between the group. And him being that young, that's basically his all-time responsibility as the eldest. So yes, he kind of like makes sure that everyone's all together, everyone's still unified, everyone's still on the same page. Not to mention, Jinhwan is also a Soul Age 5. So I already told you guys in the treasure group reading that soul age is from 4 to 6. If you're 4, 5, or 6 in a soul age, you are a mediator between all souls. So you have that energy about you, that charisma about you, making sure that everyone is on the same page, that everyone is feeling good and everyone's being okay. Okay, so Three of Coins. He is the mediator. He's also the idea bank. What else has he been doing as a member of iKON? Look, we have Two of Coins. So Two of Coins is basically in the same energy of mediating things. He is also like the planner of like organizing things. So yes, he creates ideas for sure, but Two of Coins also talks about the planning part of it, or the organization skills part of it. So while I see him, creating ideas, he's also the one talking to higher management about what they want or how to do it and how to schedule it and how to, interact with people. So he has this about him. Also, I'm hearing with the Two of Coins, there's this energy here where, yes, I thought so. So we have the Ace of Coins with the Two of Coins being clarified, right? So this is basically saying that even though he is the talker right now, he is the talker, he doesn't do it alone. So he makes sure that he discusses with the whole group. For example, he talks with the whole group, and then basically he tells them, okay, this is what I think. Let me know what your input is. And then if you are agreement to that, then you guys can go ahead and, do the task. So basically he doesn't just take on all the work to himself. So, which is also really good. I think that was like one flaw that I'm, kind of imagined when it came to Hanbin, at least. That was like the only tiny flaw that I saw in Hanbin, is that he took on all the work to himself. He didn't allow to, literally give some work to iKON. You know what I mean? He took on so much, and then it basically led him to a burnout. So I think that the difference between Jinhwan right now versus, like, say, Hanbin, Jinhwan is being really good about, actually telling people, hey, we need to do this. And I hope you can do this, you can do that, you can do this. So there's this part of, like, really distributing responsibility for every member. So, yeah. Very good, Jinhwan. Very good. Okay. Hello, Pika Pika. Okay, so the Knave of Swords. This talks about Jinhwan also being the, I guess, the nagger. He's the one that's nagging if needed to. He's not nagging all the time, but I'm just saying that when the circumstances are needed, when the situation is, kind of rising up from it, like if he needs to call someone out, he will, okay, with this Knave of Swords. So in his role, part of iKON, he will call people out, like, yo, quit fucking around, or hey, quit fooling around, we need to get serious. So Jinhwan is basically that. He will tell them, hey, we need to take this more seriously, I think. And he will, I mean, basically in that regard, it's like he knows when to get serious, and then he knows when to get lighthearted when it needs to. But when it comes to work these days, he's definitely been very stern about it. He's been very strict about it. So, yeah. Okay. All right, next question. What is this next question? What are his internal hopes and dreams for iKON at this point? What are his internal dreams and wishes for iKON at this point? Okay, cool. Let's look that up. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So what are his internal wishes and hopes for iKON at this point right now? So we have the Ace of Cups first. Ace of Cups wants to talk about that Jinhwan's wish for iKON is to first start over. Basically have a new fresh slate. This is not about just like starting over as a group, but this is a much more emotional sense. So what I'm hearing from the card, the Spirit of the Ace of Cups, it's about feeling like when they had their previous comeback, there was this energy of like leftover bitterness or burden, resentment, guilt, regret, all of that. There was some of that emotion trickling from the past that was projected within them in their previous comeback, the I Decide era. So his hope now is that once they make this comeback, that they can really start over again emotionally. Like there's no more resentment, there's no more heaviness within them. Like they can actually start over and have an actual real comeback where it's really fresh, where it's actually positive, fully clean, a new slate emotionally. Okay, a new slate emotionally. We also have the Two of Cups. So he also wishes just a nice reunion between iKON, and the industry. Now this is about having a light-hearted one because we have the Judgment in reverse. So he's hoping, like, as humble as he's being right now, his hope for iKON is that they can come back from wherever they were in hiatus, and once they make their comeback, he hopes that like all that judgment, all that negativity that was being projected onto them when they made their last comeback and what they have been dealing with from a couple years ago, this is basically saying he hopes that iKON can just come out and there will be no more judgment. He hopes that iKON can come back and they can just have a fresh start. He hopes he's being as humble as possible. So I'm not asking for a lot. I just want us and iKON to come back out and make sure that we are okay and we don't have any, negative words and criticism and bad feedback and whatnot. I just want to come back out and be free. I just want us to come back out and be free to do music and perform again, to be on stage again and whatnot. So he's being very humble about it, okay? We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is talking about, the High Priestess with the 10 of Cups in reverse is saying basically what I'm saying, that he doesn't have high ambitions anymore. He's humbled a lot. Everything that he's been through, he no longer wishes for bigger things anymore because he feels like I can be. This is what these two cards are saying, that Jinhwan has accepted that one day you could be up at the top and the next day you wake up, you have fallen to the pit of the hell. Okay? You never know what tomorrow brings you. So he's definitely been very humble about things. Yes, he wants the best for him and for iKON for sure, but in a humble matter, he no longer doesn't want to strive for huge things, especially materially. He just wants to be happy. And with the High Priestess, this is basically saying that he's been very spiritual about it, or pray. If he prays, then he prays. If he meditates, he meditates. Basically, he's just been in tune and connecting with the universe. Basically saying, look, I know I and iKON have achieved a lot, and then somehow in the course of a very short amount of time, everything kind of fell out. And I realized sometimes it's not about those things. So I humbly ask the universe that iKON and I are just happy. I just want iKON and I to be free and happy and being able to do what we love to do, which is performing, being an idol, whatever it is, and really reconnecting to their fans again. So High Priestess, 10 of Cups in reverse. He's humbled a lot. That's what is happening within him right now. He's humbled a lot. Okay. Next question. It's predictions time. What can we expect from Jinhwan and within the year? All right. Prediction time. Let's do some predictions, shall we? What can we expect from Jinhwan within a year starting from today? What can we expect from Jinhwan within a year starting from today? Okay. One more. Okay. All right. Prediction time. Okay. So, how do I start this? First card first. Wheel of Fortune came back out. Wheel of Fortune. So this is about, quote unquote, the right time, the right moment. Okay, so within a year, I see him for sure making a comeback with iKON. They are preparing for it. Okay, they have been preparing for it. We have the Knave of Coins. Okay, or the Page of Coins. So these two together, there's a comeback coming within a year, something they have been working on and have been praying on, especially with this Wheel of Fortune, being very patient for this moment to happen. So basically they were, just letting time take its course, letting things run its course while they're waiting. They were still being productive. Okay, they were still being productive. Okay, all right, they're still being productive. Okay, now the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins is about creation and then practicing your skill and your mastery. So obviously, while they have been working really hard and, waiting around for the right moment, during that time of productivity, we have the Eight of Coins. So this is basically saying that they have been, him and iKON have been working on, say, some songs, some projects, whatnot. Okay, they have things that have been in the work in progress, right? What I am seeing, okay, I'm about to clarify and ask for a time span, but there is a comeback coming for sure. There is a comeback coming for sure. We have the Five of Pentacles sideways, or Five of Coins sideways. So for now, look, again, especially when it comes to predictions, just please understand that anything I say out of predictions can change, okay? Things can change. Okay, like I said, Jinhwan, iKON have their own free will of choice and the energy is always shifting. But as of today, as of now, we have within 5 months. Within 5 months from today, iKON will make a comeback. This is sideways. So because it's sideways, it could be a yes or a no. So this is a possibility, a potential. So within 5 months from today, iKON is going to have a comeback. Okay, within 5 months from today. So that's early next year. Okay, again, this can change. This doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be 5 months, but it's possible. Okay, so yes, five of coins. Around early, yes, Michael. So around March, April, no later than April. Okay. We also have the Tower in reverse. So this is about a reformat, okay, or a reformation. So basically rebuilding themselves from the ground up. So this comeback is happening for sure. Okay, whether or not it is going to happen within 5 months, this is going to happen. A comeback is going to happen, and it's going to be a new reformat, like a new reformation, a new regrouping of iKON, a new image, right? We also have the Ace of Cups. So this was pulled earlier when he wishes that, he can, make a comeback with an emotional clarity here. Okay, so a comeback for sure is happening. Let's see what else I can think, create and see what's going to happen for him and iKON. "2021 will be so rough for my wallet." Mood. Mood. Okay. What else can we know for iKON? For Jinhwan. It's been telling me about iKON, but Jinhwan is a goal here. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Not only a comeback. Okay. We have the 7 of coins. This is telling me I'm hearing another show. Basically another special show coming from them. Very separate from iKON On. Like maybe it's a possible iKON TV, like something of similar, format. Okay, it doesn't have to be called iKON TV, but just something of that sort. There's just going to be another show, okay, that will represent them, and it's bigger than what they have been putting out. So I see another show, okay, coming within the year. Also, we have the Knight of Coins. So this is talking about some. Here's the thing. I don't know. This is a solo that I'm hearing. I'm hearing a solo, but I don't think this is like an official thing. This is probably just like a project, like a special project that he has, because this being a knight, I'm hearing it being much more like just minimal. It's not like he's debuting as an official solo artist, but there's basically some kind of solo project that he has. Okay, so something of that sort, some solo project that he has in store, but I can't see it being an official thing of him debuting as a solo. What else? Is that it? Is that all we can pick up? Pull more cards. Let me see. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Wow. Okay. Here we go. I needed that. Okay. So with the, I hear now writing. So something that he participated in the comeback. Participating in the writing. Okay. So there is some here that he made a contribution in the creation process of iKON's comeback. So expect his name actually. Maybe lyrically. I'm hearing it's lyrically. So maybe he's been helping Donghyuk or Bobby, maybe even June, but I'm seeing now with the spread, okay? I'm seeing now with the spread like some Jinhwan contributing lyrically. So, not producer, but lyrically, songwriter. Yeah. What else do we got? I was like, what? Okay. I'm going to ask, is it this current comeback? Oh. Okay. Huh. All right. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to clear this out now. So what I said about him writing, so it's possible that he wrote for iKON, but it's also possible that he wrote for this particular solo project. Okay, we have The Hermit that came out. So this is something that he's been working on in silence. No, it's something of like not expected of him. No one has expected Jinhwan to be a quote unquote writer. And you know what? He should be. Okay, he should be because he has a Pisces Mercury. He's actually really good with his words if he's like, you know, really confident in himself. He's really good with words, and he's also an Aquarius, so definitely has that uniqueness about him. So I really hope that, you know, and feel that he's basically kind of tapping into that type of energy here. So what I'm seeing also in the 1 year prediction is that there's him participating and contributing to iKON's comeback, but also for this solo project here that I saw. So he's also studying English now. True! I saw that. I recently put in my reaction to that. And yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, good on you. He's practicing his English. Latifa, I will not answer those questions yet. I'll take your questions after I'm done with the list. Thank you. All right, what else? Let's see, what else? What else? Oh, shoot, all those cards. It's too much, too much, too much. It's a lot of cards. Only a little. What else do we got for Jinhwan? Let me hear. Here we go. Jinhwan, more TV appearances. So this is not just with that. Damn. So, oh, okay. I see it. So I see that 2021 will definitely be a busier year for iKON. We're going to see them more often. I see them networking a lot, but in particular because of Jinhwan, we have the Knave of Swords. Again, this is him being an Aquarius, air sign energy. It's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Seven of Cups. So more opportunities are going to open up for him. Okay, more opportunities are going to open up for him, so we can expect him more on TV. If it's with iKON, great, but and right now we're only talking about Jinhwan. So we see him more on TV appearances, maybe some guestings, maybe some shows as well. So definitely 2021 will be a better year. Definitely a better year to, you know, start over for him and for iKON. We have the Ace of Swords. So because it's an ace, I don't see it being the biggest year. This is not going to be the biggest year for iKON, but I definitely see them having more progress. It's really basically them starting over, because I had the Ace of Cups earlier. So that's already two aces. Basically, they're starting over again and rebuilding from the ground up. Okay, rebuilding from the ground up. So granted, he will be on TV more. Maybe iKON will be on TV more, but they're really going to work harder to get their name out there again. Okay, this is about working hard. So 2021 may not be the exact most fruitful year, but it will definitely be a lot more content, a lot more, you know, happening and events for iKON compared to this year. It was very quiet this year, you know, very eerie year. But 2021 is going to look a lot brighter for Jinhwan and iKON in particular. Okay. Okay. So that's a good, very good. I'm gonna ask one more time. What else can we know about Jinhwan within a year? Very good, very good. Look, look. I pulled two cards. Okay, I pulled two cards. I can't pick it up. I can pick it up. All right. So we have two threes. Three of Wands, which is about moving forward. Okay, moving forward. Moving on to the next chapter, new thing, okay, for him and for iKON. We have another three of Swords in reverse again came out. So like I said before earlier, even with Yun Hyung's reading on his YouTube channel, it's all about healing. So basically we can look forward to iKON really adapting and really being in that healing phase. And we're going to be the witness of that, okay? We are going to witness iKON growing and maturing and definitely in this healing stage as they make their comeback and then moving forward. For sure. And 2 3s together. So three in numerology, 3 is the number of balance. 3 is the number of balance. So very good. All right. Now I'm done with those predictions. I'm done with the predictions. Next. How does Jinhwan currently feel about iKON's? How does Jinhwan currently feel about iKON's? How's soft again, always, 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 always. All right, ready? Okay, how does Jinhwan currently feel about iKON's? Here. Okay, first card, 6 of Wands. He feels about iKON's, so he lurks. He lurks around. He lurks around for sure. So he definitely is aware of how iKON's feel towards him, towards iKON. He looks around. He does. 6 of Wands basically is telling him and like making him feel like I see what iKON's are saying. Okay, I see what iKON's are feeling, and so I basically have been absorbing what iKON's have been saying out in there, and he basically feels grateful. He feels acknowledged. He feels glad that they're still supported. He looks at he looks around and he basically can tell that he's still supported and loved. Not just him, like all of iKON. So he's very aware that there's still fans out there for sure. We have the 4 of Coins and the Temperance in reverse. So there's this energy here of feeling helpless. So I want to say that he's sorry, but not only is he sorry, basically he feels helpless, like he wishes he can do more. He's like, I'm sorry, kind of deal, like where we'd have to be quiet for this long and I couldn't really do much all this time and I had to keep to my own peace. And he's also sorry that he couldn't really connect that well, to fans. He's known that he's been like one of the most quiet compared to the other members. So this is basically saying that he's sorry that he had to keep his own peace, but he is grateful that he knows his fans could be understanding of that because it's just been so rough. So, he hoped that that the fans, that iKON's have been very understanding of, keeping his solitude, his peace of mind and not being as interactive as he used to be. And he tries from time to time, like he still posts on SNS, he still posts on his Instagram, right? And so with this energy, he's still sorry that he didn't do more. Why? Because we also have the Lovers card in reverse. So basically this is like a disconnection here. Lovers in reverse is talking about being disconnected. So he feels sorry for feeling disconnected to the iKON's, and he hasn't been, really energetically been there for the fans, okay? But he says, or energetically with the Magician again, it came out for the 5th time. This card basically says, iKON's, I'm sorry, I have been really quiet and distant, but please understand and trust that throughout this whole time of me being quiet, I have been working on things. Okay, the Magician is about work and manifesting. Okay, so this is about him being like, I'm sorry, I know I've been quiet, I know I've been really, missing in action kind of thing, but please keep in mind, please understand that even though I've been quiet, I've been working on things. Okay, so that's how he feels right now towards iKON's. Oof, I feel that as an aqua. It feels bad to withdraw so much, but we have, yeah, exactly, AOD. There's nothing wrong about being in your solitude. There's nothing wrong. If you need to take a break and disconnect from people, from the world, that is completely fine. That is completely fine. Let's see. Too much cards. Okay, now the next question is more softness. This is the last question, actually, so prepare your questions. So how does he feel? Here we go. This is a dynamic question, to be honest, but I'm going to do it because his energy is pretty good anyway. So this is the last question, is a dynamic question. So how does he feel towards Hanbin right now? And how is it affecting him being part of iKON? Like as of now, how does he currently feel about Hanbin, and how has it been affecting him being part of iKON right now? Whew. We're ending. Last question from and it's a heavy question. How does he feel about Hanbin, and how is it affecting him being part of iKON? Oh man. Oh man, I got quiet all of a sudden. Shit. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. I need water. Okay. If someone, let's say, books a reading for iKON, will it include Hanbin? No. iKON is iKON. Hanbin is not part of iKON anymore. So if someone books a reading about iKON, I'm not reading Hanbin. Okay? I'm just gonna give you that hard, cold truth. Hanbin is not an iKON. So I'm not gonna include him in the reading. Okay. Anyways, so the question is, how does Jinhwan feel? How does Jinhwan feel about Hanbin right now, and how is it affecting him being part of iKON right now? Okay, so we have the strength card. The strength card talks about Jinhwan, how do I say it, being understanding and being strong, not just for him and for iKON, but also being strong for Hanbin. Okay, so there's this energy that I sensed here from this card where Jinhwan, it felt like a slap in the face to Jinhwan. Everything that had happened, it felt like a big slap in the face to Jinhwan, and he had to like wake the hell up. Like, okay, this happened, and I need to wake the hell up, because if I don't, things may fall apart even more. So this basically, the strength card is saying that in spite of, what has happened, it really opened his eyes. It really opened his eyes. And so he's basically not only, towards Hanbin, he still has a love and respect for Hanbin. Okay, he admires Hanbin for being as strong as he has. Okay, and then it really woken him up to be like, well, I need to be just as strong, not just for myself, not just for Hanbin, just for everyone that's around me. So the strength card talks about being and owning up to that inner strength that he has kept. So there's this respect factor that Jinhwan still has for Hanbin. Okay, Two of Cups. He loves Hanbin. Okay, Jinhwan still loves Hanbin. I see them communicating, and I talked about this during Hanbin's reading. We asked if iKON are still talking. They are, and this Two of Cups is also saying the same thing. Hanbin and Jinhwan are still actively talking with each other. They're still actively communicating. They're out. And even if we don't see it, this is saying they still meet up when they have the time. When they have the time, they do meet up. Okay, now, not only that, okay, look, we have the Emperor. Okay, we have the Emperor. So this is basically talking about Jinhwan, basically not quote unquote being the replacement here, but because he is the eldest, okay, because he is the eldest, the moment everything happened before in the past, he immediately felt obligated to be accountable and to be more responsible. Okay, so towards Hanbin, he says, the energy here is like him being sorry for not protecting him better, or for not protecting Hanbin better, or not defending Hanbin even better. And so he feels sorry. He feels sorry about that towards him. And then with that Three of Coins, I pulled this earlier, right, about the question, what is his role now in iKON? And it's him being a mediator. So with that regard of the past, Jinhwan looks at Hanbin. He's like, whatever happened between us, and since, Hanbin isn't here and whatnot, with this Three of Coins, this is saying, I'm going to do better now because I feel like it's my obligation, because I feel like I didn't do better before. So I'm going to do better now because I didn't do better before. Okay. So he feels very obligated. He feels very responsible. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Gila, I will talk about that later, please. Thank you. Eight of Wands. This is going to be about him moving forward in, in pride. So yes, with Hanbin, he understood what had to happen, even though it was hard. Look, we have the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins acknowledges that at a given point in time, Jinhwan didn't know what to do. Five of Coins in reverse basically acknowledges that he's like, I don't know what to do. Like, what's going to happen to us? Because there was this self-dependency. There, he depended on Hanbin a lot. And this is why he's sorry. He felt sorry now. Okay, so Five of Pentacles in reverse is basically being more independent. Okay, being more independent and energetically, and saying like, man, I relied on Hanbin too much. I allowed too much. I allowed Hanbin to take on too much. I could have taken off that weight from him, did something. And with this Eight of Wands, so how it's affecting him now in this current situation, being part of iKON, it's saying that he's being much more active, being much more proactive. Okay, it's a proactive time for him. Three of Wands, I told you about this already. This is about moving forward. So he is accepted. He's already in that acceptance stage of what has happened to him, to Hanbin, and then moving forward again. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Again, a lot of love. He has a lot of love for Hanbin for sure. And then here is the thing. So with moving forward with that Three of Wands and being emotionally mature for this, we have the Chariot. So this energy here says for Jinhwan that it's like, how do I say this? For Jinhwan, it's like, from now on, everything that I am doing, everything that I do with iKON, this is in tribute to what Hanbin has given to us. We are going to be successful, and no matter what, I still put Hanbin in, contribution to that. You know what I mean? So he wants to do well because of Hanbin. The Chariot is about success. He wants to be successful, and he wants to do that in Hanbin's name. Okay? So. And here I thought YG secretly hired Hanbin again to iKON. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Nah, no. No, that's too many politics there, Michael. Too many politics there. Okay, so that was the last question from Anonymous. So now you guys can ask your questions. What is your questions for Jinhwan? Cool. Soft hours indeed. Ate Jen, are you reacting to AAA? No. I'm not reacting to. I'm going to watch it, but I'm not reacting to it. Those shows will get taken down or get blocked. If I put that on my channel, no. I'm not going to put a reaction video to the. Those will get taken down. So no. No, I'll watch it. I'll tweet about it, but I'm not going to put a reaction video. Anyway, is enlistment out of sight? Enlistment for Jinhwan. To watch AAA, you need to buy tickets, right? Yeah, you do. I have it. I bought tickets and I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna post a reaction video because it's gonna get taken down. So, okay. Enlistment. Interesting. I am not seeing anything about enlistment yet. All reverse cards. So I'm not seeing anything yet about enlistment for Jinhwan. Maybe it's not in his energy yet. Okay. So sorry. There's nothing about enlistment. These are all reverse cards. So it's not in his energy yet. Okay, next. His sole purpose. What is Jinhwan's sole purpose? I did buy the show. Soul purpose. What is his soul purpose? His soul age is 5, D. His soul age is 5. Crazy. Woohoo! Soul purpose. Solo promotion. Lauren, yes. I mentioned that in my 1 year prediction, but yes. Okay. So what is the soul purpose? Look at this. I have 2 10s here. Okay. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. And then the Magician again. So we have, I guess he's a magician, man. But I'm not surprised because let me talk about the Magician card. The Magician card screams about him being an Aquarius. He's not only an Aquarius sun, okay? He's not only an Aquarius sun. Jinhwan also is an Aquarius Venus and Aquarius Mars. So this is about his part of his soul purpose is to really adapt into his uniqueness. Aquarius is that energy of being unique. Okay, showing very unique things about himself and being authentic to himself, not following what's mainstream, not following, being like a standard. He is creating his own standard, creating his own type of standard. Okay. So for him, his part of his soul purpose is really adapting to his unique energy, being someone very different from the rest. Okay. Now, when it comes to these 2 10s, soul purpose, the part of his soul purpose is about completion. Okay. So when it comes to the 10 of Swords, his sole purpose is to acknowledge any past pains. So I'm seeing that he's been through a rough time even before in his previous life. We also have the 10 of Wands. So 10 of Swords is about being backstabbed or betrayed. And then also 10 of Wands is about taking on, responsibility. So with the Magician card, it's basically saying that his sole purpose in this lifetime is about adapting to who you are and not being ashamed of it. His sole purpose in this lifetime is to adapt to who he is, accept who he is, be proud of who he is, create who he is, and not being shameful about it. Okay? So with the 10 of Swords, people will just, will look down on him for being unique, for being such an Aquarius, right? Now the 10 of Swords is saying through his sole purpose, he needs to embrace who he is in spite of any negative feedback outside. And then in spite of him embracing his uniqueness, another part of his soul purpose is to also understand the responsibility of it. Okay? He doesn't have to take on anything outside of him but himself. He doesn't have to. So that is a soul purpose. And we're going to go into the birth cards because one of you guys asked me what is his birth cards. His birth cards is the Temperance and the Hierophant. Okay? The Temperance and the Hierophant are his 2 birth cards in tarot. So the one trait that will never change about his soul because of these 2 cards, it basically says that he can adapt. He can adapt to being free. This is literally what I said. Okay, being free. All right, being free. So Temperance and Hierophant is about learning how to adapt from being free to traditional, or like being explosive versus calm. Okay. Why is my phone going off? Sorry, guys. But yeah. All right. So next question. Next question, guys. What is the next question? Any other questions? Does Jinhwan and iKON plan to resign with YG? Ooh. Well, I'm not going to ask about iKON. Let's ask about Jinhwan. Is he going to resign with YG? I'll tie that in, like, what does he think about YG Entertainment and will he resign? Okay, I'll ask it that way. What does he think about YG Entertainment and will he resign? We have some tea. We have some tea. All right. I love this part. Okay. How does he feel? How does he feel about YG Entertainment, and will he resign? So about him resigning, here's it's like an ultimatum. We have an ultimatum here under Jinhwan's energy. We have the judgment card. We have an ultimatum here. Jinhwan says, or Jinhwan's energy, okay, I'm not speaking for Jinhwan. This is his energy, okay? Jinhwan, he will be willing to resign with YG if, here's a big if. Jinhwan, okay? Jinhwan is testing the waters and being very observant and careful, okay? So he's being quiet about this. So he will resign only if YG Entertainment gives the best providing to them, to him and to iKON. If he feels like there's a difference between what has been happening before to iKON and to him, then he will consider re-signing. But right now, he's not sure. Why? Why? He's not sure. Look at this. This is the devil card in reverse. Okay, the devil card in reverse saying is, I'm not sure, but I am willing to be open-minded about it. Okay, I am open-minded about it. I'm going to think about it. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say he's not hopeful, okay? I'm going to say he's not hopeful because we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse basically says, I know that YG Entertainment has been changing, okay? They have been reformatting. So with this devil in reverse, this is saying like, I'm being patient. Okay, I still have some time here in this company. So for now, I'm just going to be very quiet, very observant of how YG is rebuilding themselves and how they're treating us. So for now, I am still considering. Okay, I'm still debating. Now, but if he sees really good progress for the company itself, and if he sees more progress when it comes to him and managing him and iKON, then he would consider, yes, resigning. If not, though, we have the 5 of coins. This basically means leaving. So he would consider leaving, but that again is an ultimatum. This is only if it goes bad. So he's on the state of giving YG Entertainment, and he's also giving himself and iKON another chance with the leftover time they have. Does that make sense? So yes, exactly. No, it's still 50-50 right now because he's in observant stage. So basically he's like, I'm going to give YG a chance to treat us better, but I'm also giving myself and iKON more a chance to get, to really adapt better in the new way YG is forming. Okay. But in current energy, it's still half-half. It's still half-half. So it's funny. It's not like Sunghoon from Winter. Sunghoon from Winter is like, no. But for Jinhwan, he's being, like, I don't know, we'll see. So, yeah. All right, any other questions before I go into oracle cards? His aura? Should we? Well, I'll ask about his aura in the oracle cards. So, any other questions? Any other questions for Jinhwan? When is Jinhwan's lucky year? Ooh. Okay. What will be their year? Their actual peak year, right? Let's see. I could do that. Sure. When is his and iKON's peak year? Peak year. Not giving me an actual year, but let me go by time span. Okay. Peak year. 2022. 2022 is their peak year. So 2021 is like just rebuilding, but 2022 is the year. And it's great because here's the thing. Look at it. Let's go numerology. 2022. Let's do numerology. 2022, 222. Okay? 222. 2 is about solidifying. Okay? Being solidified, foundation, unification. 222. And if you add that all together, it's a 6 year. Okay? 6 years about harmony, balance. It's a good year. It'll be a good year for them. Okay? 2022. And there's 6 members. 6. A 6 year for a 6-member group. Wouldn't he be in the military by that year? No. He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be. How old is he? No, I mean he can go in the military, but he doesn't have to be. Have I seen Jinhwan Spirit Guide? I have. Yes, I have. I've seen all of iKON's Spirit Guides. Okay, what are his thoughts towards Korean netizens? Okay, what are his thoughts towards Korean netizens? Oof, 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 oof. All the cards spilled over. We've been new Korean netizens. It's a mess. Okay, too much cards, guys. 2022 is when their contract expires, though. I know. But this is in general. 2022 doesn't have to mean about them being in YG or in their career. I'm saying that 2022 is going to be a better year. Is the year. It doesn't have to be just about the career. I'm just saying that it'll be a key year. You know what I mean? In terms of numerology, at least, that's going to be like the universal important year. So, yeah, you can consider it because their contract is expiring. Korean netizens. Okay, every time I'm trying to shuffle cards for this question about Korean netizens, the cards keep spilling over. Okay. What does he feel about Korean netizens? Well, half again. Half again. What does he feel about Korean netizens? We have the moon card first. This is Pisces energy. Okay, this is Pisces energy. The moon card, in terms of this question, it's about, being careful. And now it's just going, like, basically from now on, when it comes to Korean netizens, he's much more careful, much more secretive, much more, not complacent, just basically within his own shadow, not willing to show himself. And that is the part where it's going to be hard when he wants to live his soul purpose, right? Living up to his soul purpose is about being as authentic as possible, being as real as possible, being as raw as possible, and not feeling bad about what people would say, right? So this is the hard part with this moon card. The moon card, Pisces energy cares about what a lot of people say. Pisces has this like intimidated energy. They care a lot about what people say. And so when it comes to Korean netizens, this is something that Jinhwan will be working on. Like, he will still feel on edge when it comes to Korean netizens about, feeling like, they say too much and it affects him a lot. And so when it comes to that, he will feel much more careful. We have the 6 of Wands. Like I said, this is about being acknowledged or not. He cares a lot about people's opinions. Okay. So We also have the Eight of Cups, so he doesn't want anything to do with Korean netizens. Okay. Page of Cups is about keeping his peace emotionally when it comes to Korean netizens. So all right. I'm gonna ask one more question and then we're gonna pull oracle cards. What is he the most confident about? Great question. What is Jinhwan most confident about? What is Jinhwan the most confident about? His heart. Jinhwan's most confident about how he expresses his love in general. Not just romantically, but he's very confident in his heart. He knows how deep his feelings are. He knows how deep his feelings go. He's very confident of his emotions. If he cares about someone, he's very confident that he could take good care of you emotionally. That's cute. Very cute. Watch, some of you are gonna ask me, what's his love language? It's soft, right? Jinhwan's baby. We love him. Watch, some of you are like, ooh, what's his love language? Atajan, are you going to watch the AAA award show? Yes. Yes. Okay, Socialika, this is the last question I will take. So what does he need to hear from iKON's? What does he need to hear from iKON's? Okay. Chubby Vanilla, see, I know you guys. What's his love language? I know you guys. I'm dead. I can't with y'all. Okay. Okay. Sorry, my computer is being... Okay. Weird. Anyway, what does he need to hear from iKON's? Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay. My heart. Okay, what does he need to hear from iKON's? Jinhwan wants and needs to hear with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Support for sure. So basically he wants to hear from iKON's that, hey, Jinhwan, do what you need to do for yourself. We are here for you no matter what. If you need to take time, we will support you. We will give you that space if you need. Okay. He wants to hear like basically the respect in his privacy as well, the respect in his peace of mind. Okay, we also have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So basically this says he wants to hear from iKON's this like respect factor of keeping his boundaries as well. So he wants to hear from iKON's like, hey, no matter what, if you want your space, we'll give you your space, but also if you want to express yourself as well, we will gladly support you. Okay, whatever it is you feel towards us, it doesn't matter what you feel. I hope you can confide in us. Okay, so he wants to hear that he can feel really, he doesn't have to be hesitant. He wants to hear reason that he doesn't have to be hesitant about being interactive with iKON's. He wants to feel comfortable around iKON's, okay? Because we have the Devil card in reverse. So he's been very, weary, very intimidated and overwhelmed with how he wants to connect to iKON's. It's like he wants to talk to you guys more and he wants to express himself more, but he feels more bad about it. So he wants to hear iKON's being like, hey, if you want to talk to us, you can. We are here to listen and respect you. Okay. And then he also wants to hear the positive support. So we have the Sun card. So he wants to hear from iKON's like, Jinhwan, we just want you to be happy. He wants to hear that in that regard, that Jinhwan, we want you to be happy. Whatever it is that you plan to do, we just want you to be happy. Okay. And then Nine of Pentacles. He wants to hear this reassurance that iKON's believe that he can be independent or he can be a leader type of deal. So he wants to hear this reassurance and this validation from iKON's that he can be an independent guy, that he can do things on his own, that he can manage things by himself. and, you know, be responsible and an adult. So he does want to hear this kind of support and this motivation from iKONics, believing in him that he can be an independent and reliable guy. So when you watch AAA, can you tell about their performance and idols' reactions to them? Please, Jen, please, 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 love your reading. Thank you. We'll see. Okay. All right. So that is that. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any other questions, but let's go into oracle cards. So yeah, let's look at the theme of his energy. What is the theme of his energy, please? What is Jinhwan's theme of his energy? Consistency, once again. We have indecision. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Indecision. This is very air sign energy. Okay, he has a lot of Aquarius. Indecision basically says the theme of his energy, it's like I said, he's very contemplative on things and he's very careful on how to act these days, right? So this is the part of the indecision here. So before he jumps into conclusions or before he actually makes a move or some type of action, he makes sure that he is looking at both sides of the spectrum first. Okay, now we also have friendship. Look, friendship here is the theme of his energy. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So basically he is prioritizing his friendships, prioritizing his connections, okay, mainly friendships. He's prioritizing trust and building trust. Okay, we also have doubt in reverse. Doubt in reverse. So he's trying his best not to have doubt within his energy anymore. It says, I release the need to know everything. Okay, doubt in reverse. So he's practicing, his energy is practicing to release doubt. All right, his energy is practicing to release doubt, which is great. Now let's get an affirmation card for him. What does he need to affirm? What does Jinhwan need to affirm? What does Jinhwan need to affirm? Remember what I said earlier about Jinhwan wanting to be free, like him and iKON being free? So listen, this is his affirmation. The more energy, I'm going to say it again. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. I'll say it again. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Look how consistent that is. Consistent again. Okay, let's get some advice. What is the advice for Jinhwan? What is the advice for Jinhwan? What is the advice for Jinhwan from the universe? Ooh. Ooh, snap. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. Look. So first, advice from the universe. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So he's probably waiting on, remember I said they're waiting on the right moment, right? They're waiting on the right moment to make their comeback or to make that right move. So the answers that he needs is coming. Okay? The answers that he needs is coming. Now, another card. This was in reverse. It says, a time to give rather than take, but this was reversed. So I'm going to reverse the message. So it's now time to take rather than give. Okay. If this was upright, I will read it as is, but because this is reverse, okay, so now is a time to take rather than give. Okay. Jinhwan has been very giving. Jinhwan has been very, hard on himself. So now it's time to really come out and take what he deserves. Not just him, but also iKON. Now will be there will be a time now to really take what they deserve. Here's another one. Communication is key, but this is in reverse. So like I said, they've been quiet and Jinhwan has been very disconnected. So the advice here is to open up more. Okay, the advice here is to open up more for Jinhwan. Okay, I bet you his throat chakra is a little off balance, and we'll see that in the chakra cards. So let's go check that out. Let's go pull some chakra cards. What is What chakras does he need to work on? What chakras does Jinhwan need to work on? Ooh. Oh, snap. Really? Interesting. Okay. So, first chakra that he needs to work on is his root chakra. We have presence. Okay, presence. He needs to basically be in the present moment. Him being an Aquarius, him being an air sign, his mind is always somewhere else. It's either it's at work, okay? It's at work, or it's in the past, or it's in the future. His mind is never in the present moment. Michael, it's chakra, not shocker. Chakra. 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 CHKRA. Shocker. Cute. All right, another chakra that he needs to work on is his third eye. His third eye chakra. Look, psychic abilities, it's purple, so that's his third eye chakra. He needs to work on that, his psychic abilities. Okay, he needs to be more in tune with the universe. He needs to be present with the universe, connect with it, talk to his angels more, talk to his guides more. Okay, use his instincts better. He should be able to do that. Aquarius placements are intuitive. He should be able to do that. So yeah, that's something that he needs to work on. What other chakras does he need to work on? Oh, baby. Wow, two came out. We have the heart chakra. He needs to work on his heart chakra. They're both green. See, being connected, and then there's also love. So even though he's really confident in how he loves, there's still an off balance here. So what I'm hearing is this is hyperactive. It's not that it's inactive. This is hyperactive. Sometimes having a super hyperactive heart chakra is not healthy. You're too emotional about things. So this is what I'm getting for Jinhwan. Jinhwan is too emotional. Jinhwan is letting his emotions take over a lot. Okay? Heart chakra, it's too active. So he needs to balance it. He needs to take it down a notch. Okay? He needs to take it down a notch. Why? I'm tying that in. I'm tying this in because of the psychic abilities and because of the presence. Okay? So with that, he needs to tone it down a notch with his heart chakra. Now, I'll pull another one. What else does he need to work? Okay, Noel. Ingat ka. Sige lang. Thanks for watching, Noel. Okay, another chakra that he needs to work on. Dude! Look at that. Another heart chakra, green. He needs to work on forgiveness. See, he's being way too emotional. Look at all that. Way too emotional. There's too much. There's too much emotions here. And remember in the beginning of the reading, I was like, he wants and he wishes for him and iKON to start over without any emotional baggage. So look, all this heart chakra energy needs to be toned down. Okay, so what is his strength? What is his strongest but most balanced chakra? Okay, blue. Wow, that's the throat chakra, which is interesting. So here's the thing. I guess I misinterpreted earlier wrong. So him being quiet was actually healthy for him. Okay, so throat chakra, truth. He knows his truth, but sometimes he doesn't have to express it, and he feels content with that. So that's good. His throat chakra is good. Blue. All right, next. What other is his strength? Okay, this is interesting. So as his strength, as what he needs to work on, is psychic abilities, which is the third eye chakra. So he needs to work on him being in tune with the universe, but it's also a strength. He has a strength in his third eye chakra with spiritual awareness. So basically, if I say this, Jinhwan is aware. Jinhwan has faith in the universe. Jinhwan has faith in the universe and he has spiritual awareness. However, the problem is he doesn't know how to use it in technicality. He doesn't know the technicalities for it. So, Jinhwan, let me teach you. Jinhwan, I'll teach you. Just kidding. But yeah, that's all I got for Jinhwan in today's reading. Thank you, Anonymous. I really appreciate this this reading that you booked. Thank you for paying for this reading, for sending me in your questions. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys are interested in another reading, it's obviously on my website. So yeah, my next reading in iKON, at least, I'm reading June. I'm reading June next. When am I reading June? On the 13th, December 14th. I'm reading June and December 14th. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Yes, Music Core. Enjoy Music Core. So I'm going to watch it too in a bit. So yeah. Take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in. For sure. For sure, Michael. For sure. Yeah, I will be reading June. I'll be reading June on December 13 my time, but December 14 in Asia. So, all right, guys, take care. And then, yeah, I'll be on Twitter today because I will be spazzing about treasure as well. So, yeah, but yep, I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, someone asked me earlier if I'm going to put a reaction video for iKON on the camping. I will. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, I will react to iKON camping, that 1 day camping. So yeah, expect those. And then I'm also putting more reaction videos. But yeah. Okay, guys, take care. Take care, guys. I'm gonna go now. Bye. 잘 자요. 잘 자요. Go. Thank you. Oh, you guys are still here. You guys are waiting for me to end the stream, aren't you? You guys are waiting for me to end the stream, huh? I'm literally looking at the numbers and you guys are still here. Okay, there you go. See, you're waiting. Yep. Bye, guys. You're waiting for me to end the stream. I'm putting away my cards. You guys are funny. I'm putting away my cards. Clingy? Yeah, clingy. Clingy is no good. Clingy is no good. There you go. I see the numbers going down. You guys go. Leave me here. Leave me here. Leave me all alone as I put my stuff away. No? Wow, guys. Wow. Bye, guys. Enjoy Music Core. I'll probably watch the replay, but bye, guys. Who knows? Maybe I'll go live later again. Who knows? Irish. I'm not letting. Wow. Are you one of those if you're in a relationship and you're like on the phone with your boyfriend or girlfriend and you're like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. Are you one of those people? Are you one of those people, Irish? Is that what you are in a relationship? You're going to be that type of person. Okay, I'm going to go now. Now hang up. No, you hang up. No? Are you sure? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I feel like you may be. Okay, yeah, I'll put that there. No? All right, I'm gonna go now for real. Bye, guys. Take care. You're so funny. I'm not. I'm a clown. I'm going now for real, though. Okay. Bye.